Hello everyone, I'm Miliana Rich and welcome to my channel. Today's video is called Are You Compatible? And I'm gonna do a combination of beans casting and tarot reading. And beans, they will show us if you're compatible in 5 different fields. You see, right? 5 sections. And tarot reading will give us some details why you're compatible or why not, what is the problems, what kind of issues do you have. All right, so we have 2 options, number 1 and number 2. So pick one and let's start from the number 1. Let me move it a little bit away. All right, so I'm going to work with this Art Nouveau tarot, and let's do it. So beans casting, let me move it a little bit. All right. So think about your partner. Think about your partner, one partner. And let's see. Let me prepare my beans. So I have these beans, white beans and brown beans. It's 50-50 that the same amounts of the beans. So they will show me where is the disbalance do you have, in which field. All right. Okay. Number 1. Are you compatible? Okay. Yes, most likely yes. Of course, it's usually very difficult to be like 100% compatible in every field, right? It's practically impossible. Very rarely you can meet such couples with the compatibility 100% in everywhere. So, but in this particular case, who picked number 1, compatibility is 70-30. 70 is compatibility, right? You're compatible. And 30% is still some issues, and we're gonna talk about them. All right. Oops. Okay. Let's see now. Are you compatible enough to work together? First section will tell me. It's saying yes, you are compatible to work together, but sometimes you have just one little issues, and we're gonna ask what is it about. Okay, so it's for some of you who are working together in the same company, or you have your family business, you're working together, or you're going to work together. You know, it's possible, right? So for those of you who are working or who will be working together anyway in the future, so the compatibility is good. Just one little issue. Let me see. This is about your emotions. You know, sometimes you will have some arguings, some disagreements. That's why it's going to be just emotions. You see, the 5 of Cups, it's just about emotions. But mostly, you will find that common points, right? You will find agreements. You will find the way how to compromise, right? You will find the compromises to each other. All right. And why this emotional argument is happening? Okay, because you're a little bit different people. One of you is one of you or your partner thinks like more smarter, more not smarter, I mean more experienced person. So that's why this person trying to tell you like, I know better, but you have your different opinions. So that's why this disagreement sometimes might happen. But based on your mutual, you know, love and trust, since you trust each other, you will find, yes, it's going to be 50-50. So it's going to be compromising situation. You will try to understand each other and to go forward. You see? by Three of Wands, yes, you will move together, move forward, but eventually, in general, you're looking towards, you're looking in the same direction. So you're not absolutely, you don't have absolutely different opinions no, at work, right? No, you are together, you are moving forward together in the same direction, so it's good. So the only one conflict, as I said, right, only because one of your partners thinks he's more experienced or he, right? So how about financial? Are you financially compatible? Yes, but again, sometimes you have some issues regarding, yes, you still have it. It's not in the past. You still sometimes have arguments about how you're going to spend your incomes, like his income and your income, how you're going to merge them together or divide, or how you're going to solve this problem. So sometimes you're a little bit delusional about it because you think your partner is like open, is generous, or maybe sometimes you think he has enough money to share it, to give more, right? And that's why you have this arguments, but eventually you're finding the balance, you are finding the solution, how to solve it, but still in your mind you have like a little question mark, like, is he stingy or no, or why is he acting like that? But you will find it, you will grow, you will go to another level by world, yes, you will be growing together and you will understand each other better, okay, and you will be financially compatible. It's gonna get better. How about your family? So are your families compatible? So this section is showing me, yes, most likely, but I'm sorry, but I have to say it. You have one little issue again. So you see everywhere one by one. So let me see what's wrong with that. Okay, so you trying to be very diplomatic with his family members, with your partners, or her, right, with your partner's family members, but sometimes you can stand and you see you're fighting, not fighting like a scandal fight, no, but like, you know, a little negative, yes, well, sometimes not very little, you know, by devil, sometimes you can explode because of yes, it's a mother's influence. Okay, for some of you, this is, you see, this is the mother's card, Empress, so it means for some of you mother's influence is too much, so that's why your families maybe is not compatible, or is, if it's not mother, it might be just a woman who has a strong influence on your relationship. All right, so how it's going to be later. No, you will try to find that balance, right? But it's still a lot of, you know, like coldness between you. It's not going to warm up any soon, all right, unfortunately, but it's not bad at all. It's just mostly it's good. Just you need some time, you know, to handle this situation. All right, okay, how about your friends? Do you like your partner's friends? Are you compatible with your partner's friends? And this Beans is saying no, maybe one or two of them you're okay, you can handle it, you can manage, but mostly like no, there is a, you don't like them at all. The offering, like a lot of them is around you, right? And one of his friend or her is very demanding or bossy person, so it's like maybe he wants to know a lot, or somehow that influencing, yeah, maybe a little bit of this friend little bit too much in your life, you know, and so you don't like it, and you're trying to change the situation, but not yet, no results so far. So that's why by 8 of Swords you feel like you tied up, you cannot change it so far. But you will later. Let me see how it's gonna be. Yeah, you will be a little bit in confrontation, but it's okay. It will take some time, all right? So don't worry. It's just friends. You can handle it because you don't need to live together, so it's easier, right, to manage it. Okay, and are you intimately compatible? Here is 50-50, you know, the beans are saying it's 50-50, and let me see why. It's like an yes or no. So one of your partner is, you know, you're not compatible 100% in your, no, intimately, because one of your partner has lower libido than you, all right? So that's why you little bit incompatible. Yes, and if you're a woman, so your partner has more satisfaction than you. If you are a man, so you have more satisfaction than your woman, right? And yes, it's a little bit challenging way, so it's not gonna be fixed up very soon. You still need to work on it, right? It's gonna take time. Yes, by the star, unfortunately, you're gonna take some time. There is maybe you like each other so much, right? Physically, attraction, everything. There is physical attraction, but maybe why? There is maybe some, you know, you cannot be opened fully to say everything, what you feel, what would you like, how you would like. So try to remove this like wall between you, all right? So it is possible to fix it up. It is possible. But right now you feel like, no, you cannot do anything. So it's going to be like that so far. Okay? So take your time, think over, and you will fix it up. All right, so this was for number 1. This is about your compatibility with your partner. If you like this video, please subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, please take your chance to subscribe to my channel. I will be greatly appreciative to it. Okay, thank you. Now let's do for number 2. Who picked this green one, green star? All right, think about your partner. Okay. So, are you compatible to each other? It's about 80% of compatibility, okay? And let's see in which field, how it's gonna work out. Where you have some issues. So, are you compatible enough to work together? Yes, yes. And you see, just the only one little reason what can upset you sometimes little bit. So you have, maybe you not agreed very often when if you're working together or you're gonna work together. So about something new, you know, new beginnings. When you have new idea, your partner maybe doesn't accept it or need some time, you know, maybe has doubts, or it's about you when your partner is offering you to do something new one, and you are always like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure. Something about that, about something new. This is the Fool, right? When you're talking about maybe like to change your job, and you're like, no, 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 wait a little bit, no, something like that. But mostly if you will work together, you will be a good team. Except at some situations when one of you has some doubts, all right? But you're always together, even it's very difficult hardship, right, situation, you're always together, you're helping to each other. It's amazing how when the crises are coming, no, you will be there for each other, and you're so stable, in the field of work, right? You know how to manage money, you're together, you have the same, about mentality, how to work, how it has to be done, what is it responsibility. But the woman is more active in your couple. A woman is more active, more ambitious, more pushy than a partner, right? And you know how to find a balance and harmony. Yes, the Sabines is saying the same. So great. Okay, now let's see. Are you financially compatible? And here is not very well. So financial questions, yes, there is like a big gap between two of you when you talk about financial topics, like how to share money, who has to give more, who less, or how to divide your income, who has to pay the bills. In every relationship is different situations. So, and your acting is so emotionally, and you getting angry and annoyed, or you feel like, why it has to be like that. If you paying more, you feel like, why I should pay like all the time more than you, or if she's spending more money in your relationship, she's yes, it's a lot of emotions, like, why everything on my shoulder, something like that. Yes, and a lot of emotions, and you're talking about it a lot. You're arguing, not conflicts, but arguing. You're trying to negotiate, to talk, and but everyone has this own position, and you still feel like, yeah. So it's gonna be as it. So in your relationship, how it is now, it's going to be like that. So nothing will be changed, at least for now, right? Near future. All right, now let's see. Are your families compatible? And the beans are saying pretty yes, like quietly, yes, they are. But of course, in every family, we have something like to say, but. I wouldn't like to say it, but we have that beans which is screaming, like they have some issues. Okay, it's about a young person, so a family member. So you have some issues around this family member. 1, 2, 3, 4, who is destabilizing your relationship, and it's very active. I would say it's a man energy is coming from these cards. It's a man, and a young, but not very young, like not teenager, no. It's about 25 till 35 years old. A man, yeah, and very pushy person, and yes, that's why you have sometimes like some issues with your family members. You have some issues. These pins are showing me it. But that's not that bad, you know, to absolutely destabilize your family, your relationship. All right? So what to do? Try to work on it, you know. Yeah, try to forgive if this person insulted you somehow or offended. So this card is saying try to forgive and restart this relationship with this person. Try to make it, you know, try to find a peace between you. All right? Now, how about your friends? Again, there is this difficult situation with the friends. So looks like you're not excited about your partner's friends. Not very well, you know. Yes, there is about a woman who is your friends. Again, yes, it's a very independent woman, very, you know, proud of herself, and she's very selfish person. And interesting. 2 of Pentacles. Why your partner always has to make a choice, you know, like between 2 of you, and you feel like you're trapped, like you cannot do anything with that again. And how it's gonna be? Yes, you're gonna work on it. You're gonna try, you know, to go with that forward, but you're not gonna like take some very active actions to change it, because you cannot do it. Cards are saying you feel like you can't do anything, and you're just gonna, you know, like accept it. And slowly and steadily, by this card, you will try to push this person away. Okay, it's not about gossips here with this friend, but it's about your influence on your relationship. All right, and the last section is about, are you intimately compatible? And it's, you know, very difficult situation for now, at least. You know, you see like a lot of beings gathered together in this section. So let me count. 3, 6. You know, it's like, well, I have to say, right? I would like to say something nicer, but let's say how it is. So, not satisfied, not fully satisfied. Let's see why. There is, you know, like selfish, by this one, why, right? Why you're not satisfied? And I have to read this card in negative meanings. So, negative meanings is there is no mutual agreement. So, some of you is fake. Maybe you're just not very sincere with your partner. Maybe you just, you know, pretending like everything is good. But there is no, you're not very honest with your partner, and you're not satisfied fully. There is some satisfactions, yes, but mostly no. And by this card, Sun is saying, yes, your partner is selfish. This is about ego, you know, selfish, thinking about himself or herself mostly. No, yes, supposedly a woman. Okay, maybe you need just, what do you have to do? Try to stand up for your rights, you know. Try to talk, to tell, and if you don't like something, talk about it, because if you will not tell it, how a person supposed to know? And try to tell, like, it has to be mutually everything. Yes, you see, mutual agreement. You have to reach the mutual agreement. Otherwise, you will be all the time like that, like sometimes like not very happy in your intimate relationship. All right, but it's very important to be fully satisfied. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel, and I wish you to be happy and compatible all the time. Bye.